So, hey Dre, thanks for commenting. And you said you had the moon in Libra in the eighth house, which is pretty interesting. So, I wanted to go over a few things and hopefully it resonates with you. And if it doesn't, if it does or doesn't, comment and let me know. Otherwise, for everyone else, you could go back to the video and watch it about the eighth house and let me know which planet and sign you have in the eighth house. And if you don't have a planet, you must have a sign in the eighth house, so you could comment that. So let's start with the moon in Libra. So that really symbolizes that in order for you to feel emotionally safe and comfortable, you need to be in harmonious surroundings and relationships. You have this need to feel liked by others and worthy of being in a relationship with another person. And this placement might bring a lot of conflict because the moon is symbol is water and Libra symbol is air, and water needs a container and air cannot really contain water. Therefore, there's a lot of frustration and conflict in these two pairings getting together. There's also a natural square between Libra and the moon. So that square indicates that there's always going to be a conflict that needs to be resolved. So I don't know if you kind of feel that way with this. I mean, I don't know if it's, you have to think within yourself, like, how do you feel? Do you feel nurturing? Does that bring conflict into your life, nurturing and, being harmonious with other people? How does that make you feel? I'm going to go over some of the positive and negative aspects of this, of the moon in Libra. So you have emotional equipoise. You're emotionally responsive to the needs of others. You are light and peaceful. But on the negative side, your emotions are overly affected by your mood. You react to others. You have lack of emotional drive. You're emotionally distraught when harmony is disrupted. So that's when it comes to your emotions. Your habits and behaviors. Your actions are undertaken after considering the feelings of others or the effects your actions have on others. Your behavior is designed to preserve our harmony. You're comfortable in social situations or relationship. But the negative side is that you can have inaction. Your inaction is going to stem from a product of your unwillingness to offend other people, a very Libra trait. You also be indecisive, which is also a very Libra trait, which there's a need for a relationship, which may drive, like your relationships may drive your decision, which could be good or bad, but you have to make your own decisions. You're uncomfortable when you're alone. So that's with your habits and behaviors. Now, with your family and your mother or your family may promote social skills, inspire desire for balance and harmony. There may be an emphasis on interpersonal family relationships. Your mother may have been socially aggressive. That's the negative side. She might have been, or there might have been, and not necessarily your mother, but your family, an emphasis on social appearance. Your family demanded for order and harmony, which does not allow for free emotional expressions. So those are like the positive and negatives of your family and your mother, and then your relationships, and your past and the collective. So there's a affinity for tradition that promotes socialization, social rules of conduct. These are all like Libra traits, values that promote sense of fairness. But on the negative side, those are the positives. On the negative side, you may be submerged by tradition and acculturation, which meaning that you your emotions and the things that you go after is submerged, like your identity is submerged in the traditions of your family or the culture. And you may, in order to assert your independence, you will probably need to break away from the past and the culture that you live in. So the opposite of Libra would be the first house, which is a fire house. Aries, so which is a self. And then the opposite of the eighth house is second house, which it represents or symbolizes your values. So the essential oils that I would say I would recommend, I made a list, so I'm gonna look at that list. And of course, so I would say I would do a blend. I'm gonna give you a blend of lavender, cedarwood, jasmine, rose, ylang ylang. Um, and the lavender is a earth oil, which is also balancing. Lavender is all around essential oil. Cedarwood is kind of earthy oil. Jasmine is a fire oil. The rose is an earthy oil. The ylang ylang is a Venus oil, so it's on the earthy kind of airy side. I have to do some more research on that. But I gave you this list of essential oils. You can make a blend out of them. You could diffuse them. You can use them to make a roller bottle blend and use it on your body whenever, like if you need some, because this oil has actually oil, a lot of the elements in it other than water. You have a lot of air and you have a lot of fire and a little bit of earth in there. But I think most of the planets, I personally think a lot of, except for earth planets, needs a lot of grounding. Water sometimes need a lot of grounding. Sometimes you need air, but you have Libra there, so you have some air. So I would say you probably need a little sprinkle of fire, which the jasmine essential oil can definitely help out with. And there's other fire oils, but I think that blend is probably useful to you, or those essential oils could be useful to you. Make sure that you like and follow us and drop a comment and let us know what you think. Ciao.